Yeah, your favorite Terry Little Bacon Bear hanging out with the one and only Phabo. I gotta say it just like that because you got one of them names that seems pretty damn epic.
Little Bacon Bear is hard.
Yeah.
I don't lie to you.
It's how about this? It's memorable as shit. It's very memorable.
Yes.
But Fabo's pretty memorable too.
Somewhat.
So for the people that don't know, I met Phabo earlier this summer. Or maybe it was in the fall. It was the summer, definitely. And we were in a dressing room with my friend Alex Vaughn. And it's crazy to say friend because, like, she's a star. Like, she on now at this point. But she kept talking about this guy. And she was talking on FaceTime. And she's like, yeah, Phabo. I've been in the studio with Phabo. We've been writing and doing this to this. I said, well, who is this nigga Phabo? Because, you know, if he's just a homie and he's just hanging out, like, I want to know who these homies is and all the friends you making out L.A. And so she just spoke so highly of you that when I met you, the energy just, like, transferred right over. And so I was like, when you come to the city, we got to sit down.
Organic.
Yeah. I really like warm people, and I like consistent people, and you definitely have seemed consistent from our 2 interactions thus far. But I want to get to know you today.
Let's go.
So is this your first time to the DMV?
Technically, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and do they have you staying in D.C. proper?
They do not.
Really? Maybe in Maryland?
Virginia.
Yeah. You know, I feel like I always say something bad about Virginia, so I got to say good things about Virginia.
Please let me know.
It's different. It's different.
Is
like
that?
our little tri-state area is different. Like you can't speed in Virginia. You don't want to get pulled over for weed in Virginia. You don't want to go too far south in Virginia because not everything is northern fucking Virginia.
I could tell.
There's like the rest of
I could
it,
tell.
you know. So you just stay on the tour bus and you be good. But the rest of the DMV is fantastic. All of it.
It's a change of scenery for me, so I'm taking it all in, and I smoke hella weed, and so like kind of being in a new area has made me like not have to smoke as much.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like equally as entertaining or equally as like stimulating.
Yeah.
You know?
I like traveling because I get to be somewhere else. I get
1,000%.
to be someone else. I can recreate myself
can.
right here. I could start talking in a country accent just because I'm in the middle of Indiana right now because nobody will know. You could cuss at the girl at Applebee's because you only in this town for one night. So, you know, not to say you should, but you could. The options are unlimited.
Yeah, you know.
I'm not saying it like I did it or anything.
No
but
judgment here. You're good.
I did, actually, one time. But that's besides the point. So is this your first tour?
It is.
Ooh, baby's first tour.
It's the first one. It's the first one. I did one for Soho House earlier in the year, but like that was more so like you stumble in, you see me, you want to stay, you can. If you don't, you can shake. This is like a people paying to see.
This is intentional.
How's my drive? Seeing Phabo, not D4L. And it's like on purpose. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's different.
Well, to the D4L point, do you think that people associate one with the other? Do you think that there's still kind of like the,
I feel like there's a small percent of people who disregard it due to the fact that they're like, the rapper singing now? Nah, I'm not going to play it. And then there's some people that's like,
what was spelled different?
it's spelled completely different. We got the same name, though.
Really?
His name, I believe, is, when I was a kid, I looked this up. I've been Phabo my whole life. So
Really?
his name is LaFabian.
LaFabian.
My name, Fabian.
Really?
So it's, Prince Fabian.
Prince.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's my name. So
Prince. Are you really a prince?
I guess you could say, you know.
I was gonna say, are you like living up to your damn name? Because that's
I'm a
a hell of a
king.
type. You a king
But
now.
yeah, Prince is my
Okay.
name. Fabian is my middle name. So growing up in the South, when I moved to Florida, it was like they threw the O in there, and it was third grade.
I
Phabo.
see that. That's a good name.
You know?
That's a very solid name. And back to the organic point, I think that your name chooses you. Like people always ask me, like, where'd you get Bacon Bear? MySpace.
Yes.
My MySpace name.
That
And it was my
sounds very
Facebook.
That's very MySpace.
I'm just
You would put
saying.
me on your top 8?
I don't know. You'd have to earn your way.
16?
The top 32, you got to earn your way
Did
up
they
there.
go up to 32?
Hell yeah.
You had a 32?
Listen, I know it. I was never a 32 type
I
nigga
was about
because
to
I'm
say.
down to my 16 and maybe my top
One.
8. Depending on the week, honestly, bitch, nobody.
Whoa.
Take everybody out.
Kind of switch it out?
Yeah,
Your
no,
comments
for-
is jumping, though?
Listen,
I was on-
for me, it was the comments. I always love opening up my Facebook app and seeing a bunch of comments and some friend requests. Like, who is this light-skinned nigga
Plus
from
6.
Nebraska I ain't never seen before? Lil Jaden.
After school.
Oh, you know what? But I love chat room era of things. Like, I think that we were in a perfect
I
space.
wasn't allowed.
You wasn't. That didn't mean I ain't do
You
it.
was on AOL, like, dang, what it? See, I couldn't even-
ASL.
I wasn't on there.
Listen, I wonder where all the people I ever talked to online are now. If we talked online, come find me. I want to know. What was we tapped in about?
That was a good gauge for, like, people who was going to be the future leaders of the world. I feel like if you was popping on MySpace, that meant that you was coding. crazy.
Yes,
Feel me?
absolutely.
Hiding your widgets so niggas couldn't
How
find
about
out the
this?
song.
The endless scroll. The endless scroll.
The
So
endless
you can.
scroll is crazy.
Yes, and the little glitter
You had
icon.
the picture bouncing.
Yeah, you know what? Listen,
Did you make your shit like minimalistic, like where it was like?
It kind of depends. I like the endless scroll joint, so the little separate boxes, but I also like my playlist showing because I want you to know what's coming up
Yeah.
next. I wasn't one of them niggas that made you like not be able to hit end on a song. Like I want you to hit pause. I hate a nigga that hit their playlist. Like how can I hit pause on this damn song? So now I gotta turn the volume all the way out the computer.
Yeah,
you know, so this era of children don't understand that. It's a lot different.
Is it on us to get to know the children, to understand them?
And I say children loosely. I just mean people that are
27, children.
people that are younger than
That go
me.
all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it just makes it different. Like I didn't grow up with a phone in my hand until like the age of like 14 on forward, maybe. And you know, I think that kids got to touch grass. It's a delicate balance. You got to touch some damn grass.
Everything was like deprived from me growing up, damn near.
Really?
Yeah,
Were you a church kid or conservative parents?
I don't even think my parents was at. See, all right, so I'm a church kid, right?
Oh, see, how did I know?
I'm a church kid, right? But like my dad was like one of 6 kids, and he was the first one to be like, you know, you should build a spiritual relationship with God. Like you don't have to be like me. You don't have to go to like, you feel me, Bible study every Wednesday. Like, you feel me? He saw the church for
He's not rigid.
At all.
Love that.
The youngest of the 6. So I had the cool uncle as my pop. But like, so cool that like he understood me to the point where he knew I didn't need a phone hella early because I'd have been on bullshit. But I feel like me being deprived, not having a phone. I didn't have a phone all high school.
Huh, no, I had a phone at 8, for
What
sure.
y'all hear in my songs is probably like just me, like once that was lifted, like.
I was about to say, so
all
when
my
the hell
sneaky
you
shit.
get so nasty?
I think it's always been there, but like, you feel me? I'll find a way to like get around and stuff, but yeah,
Sure.
no, I was definitely like couldn't go past this street.
Really?
Growing up type shit. Cause niggas knew. Cause once I got into it, it was, I shouldn't have been into it. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Very much that.
I think that's the blessing and the curse of being a black child because I think that there's experiences all around you that are just like, are you going to choose the red pill or the
Yes.
blue pill? Like you are a step away from like your greatness and your demise all at the same time,
wild.
every single day. Like, am I gonna get snatched and kidnapped if I if I just go one block over? Like, is there happen to be a
That
serial
one time
killer?
that you don't, then it's like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And so when we get to that now, like we're in such a different time. I don't know how often that happens. Like how much are kids even going outside still for those interactions to still happen? But like, are they still getting their good interpersonal communication? Are they touching dirt? Are you fighting in the
when
mud?
the last time you seen a roly-poly?
Ooh, I see some roly-polies. Listen, I'm on some country ass shit.
What's up?
Okay, so I lived in Maryland and then I lived in Kansas. So I'll eat some berries out the tree. I could tell if it's about to rain today. I can, give some good superstitions and shit too, and I cook with ham hocks. I'm good for a good breakfast sandwich. I cover a lot.
Let me see the name deeper than what it.
I'm the fan. I got some sauce, but I didn't come here to talk about me. We came to talk about Phabo.
Look, you got my mind on food. All right, we back.
Yes, food. But I think that the organic nickname is definitely important, but I think that even beyond that, it's like living up to that name and then trying to like figure out who that's going to be.
Right.
Who does Phabo want to be?
The greatest.
The greatest? That's a hell of a... Why
That's
does
not
everybody say
even
the
that.
greatest?
Because I'm going to give you a full answer. Do you want the full answer?
Give me that.
I feel like everything that I've set out to do has been like hella easy. I don't feel like there's been like a time where I thought like maybe I shouldn't do this music shit. It's always chose me from when I was young. A lot of times, and I've always been alert. As a baby, I was alert. I could see videos of me on the VHS. Like I was an alert child. So being alert leads to like me singing like, the graduation song in pre-K, and then you singing it again in 5th grade.
Okay.
And then it's like, why is it me that's being chosen to do this? And then it's like, you get to high school, you don't want to do none of the talent shows, but niggas is like, no, you need to do that.
Yeah, your purpose is calling you.
It's calling you, and you still don't do it, and you turning it down. You the one that's closing the door on yourself because you feel like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And my image of myself is so big that I didn't want to like, I don't know, I didn't want to jinx it in a sense.
Yeah.
And I definitely have support from my parents to like do whatever I want to be the greatest, be whatever, they're like, we support you, but I always felt like I didn't want the journey to be too long, me having them wait for me to be great. Mm-hmm. So I went to school, you feel me? I got the nursing degree and stuff
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Nursing. I got this rash on my, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Look, I could point you in the right direction.
For real?
But it's like, don't know. It just even that the medical field wasn't fulfilling to me.
You know, how about I always say that like creativity is something like has an ebb and a flow and it changes. Like you are healing people, but
Right.
you're still healing people in another sense now via the music. You just shifted your purpose a little bit over there.
Definitely.
So maybe that's the
no,
thing.
cause like, all right, so peep,
Okay.
I'm like, I'm lying to my job about where I'm going, cause I gotta go to Miami to go record.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like I was taking care of autistic kids.
Wow.
I
Did you
was-
choose that for yourself or did it choose you?
It chose me.
Sure.
It chose me, cause the spectrum was so broad with like the cases I was having, but like it chose me, and I ended up liking it. But it's like you get close with the families, and then it's like, why were you just gone for 2 weeks? And it's like, no, I'm building an alter ego by the name of Phabo. He smoke, drink. You know what I'm saying? He talk
I got
about-
a
he
weekend
talk about
persona.
fucking.
Yeah, he talking about fucking.
He talking about fucking. You know what I'm saying? They want to listen to the music. I'm like, I'm lying. I couldn't live that double life like that. It was too much.
Wow.
And so the moment I like decided to like really, take that step is when everything changed. Everything. And it was everything I was thinking about when I was in kindergarten singing,
Yeah.
to now everything has been easy with ease. I just had to listen.
What made you finally bet on yourself?
And my dad died.
Wow.
So that's what made life real for me.
Do you think that he is proud of where you are now at this point? Do you think that he's a supportive in this
My
space?
dad-
Or do you think that he would have rathered you in the nursing space still?
See, so the only reason why I wasn't doing music sooner is because I was overthinking. And I didn't want to let my dad down. Whole time he a songwriter. Whole time he's
So what?
he's known. It's in me, but it's like, I don't know, you want to like make your parents proud.
Sure.
You know, I don't want them to like see me trying to make it happen. The way in which I met my parents, your age of cognition when you realize how old your mom is and your dad is for the first time.
How about that your parents got like a life and feelings?
For the
and that
first
shit-
time.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit throw you off.
Yeah.
So by the time I had met my dad, he was already popping.
Sure.
Like cashmere sweaters, like loafers and shit. Like throwback pictures, he got the Corvette with the
Damn.
sweatsuit, and I'm like, how old were y'all? Mom's like 25.
I was gonna say like 22, just hanging out.
Bought our first house. Like the crib I grew up in, my first crib was like, it was in Southeast San Diego, but it was paid for. And my pop did that. So it's like when I turn 26, I'm like, why don't I have a crib?
It was a different time.
Exactly.
Cause you also you don't have your mom yet.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
every nigga these days,
You get me?
they balance. So damn, that's a beautiful story. But I'm glad that you're walking in your purpose, and I'm sure that you're making him proud. Like to the songwriter piece, do you think that it was in you? So then it's a nature versus nurture thing.
Yes.
It was definitely
Yes.
nurture and
Yes.
nature.
Yes. Definitely.
Wow,
It made
I
it
love
easy.
that.
Yeah.
Do you think that you picked up any good habits from your dad coming up at all, or working with him or being near him?
His work ethic was always crazy. I feel like I definitely picked that up from bro. I feel like it's good that I want to help people because I was an only child for a long time. Like me and my sister got a wild age gap,
How many years?
like 11, 12.
Oh yeah, they was wrapped and then they started all over
Yeah,
again.
so,
They was
like-
tripping.
You know?
Ooh.
So it's like me, had I been an only child, like I meet people who are only children. Crazy. From niggas, the dudes and the shorties. Like both of y'all is like, oh, you think you where you ordering food just for you? That's crazy. Like, it's people in here. You feel me?
Well, because you're almost an only child. Like me
Almost.
and my brother are 8 years apart, so we
Okay.
almost only children. But
You know? Two different lives.
Yeah, two different lives are going on.
Yeah, but I don't know. We be talking about so much.
We,
that,
try,
like,
listen,
we could do this.
San,
But,
San, Diego,
you know,
San Diego, your daddy, your sister, age gap.
Yeah.
And so helping people.
Helping people was definitely something that was instilled in me by my dad. Having siblings, or me seeing him help. Me seeing my cousins always over at the crib and like the respect that they give to my dad.
Sure.
It make it hard for me when it's like I'm on the road and I'm not really in my nieces and nephews' life how I would like to be. You feel me?
I don't want to talk about
You
it.
get me?
Yeah.
We on the grind though, and by the time you look on Instagram, you're like, no, you're in high school.
Not your 9. I remember
feel
the
me?
day you was born. I was watching you come out your mama's coochie.
What are we doing
and
right
you are
now?
9, Amoriel? Yes, I'm
wild.
talking to you, niece. You're 9, girl? Oh, remember when your mom was pregnant with your little ass?
Yo, yeah. So it get crazy like that, but I picked up a lot of good habits from him. Professionalism, family,
Damn.
and always saying I love you. My dad was big on that because I don't think my granddad was big on that.
People be breaking their generational habits.
He broke the
you got
fuck
to.
out of that.
You got to.
You feel me? He broke that. He did that. You know, it wasn't a day that went by. Sometimes me and bro get into it because my testosterone booming.
Because you a man.
We about to get into it. One time I'm like, damn, I'm really about to fight my dad.
Can't.
He about to whoop my ass, but I'm
punch you
with
in
that
your
though,
chest.
you know?
Cave your little shit in one time.
You know, just like watch, and then we didn't tell each other, like, you know, I love you that day. Like, I love you, bro. Like, we didn't do that day. And it's like that next day we had to talk about that. Like, yeah, bro, anything could have happened when we left the crib. Like,
but say I love you.
let's say I love you. Like, before we shake, let's make sure, you know, let's agree to disagree, but still agree that we love each other.
Yeah.
Type shit.
That's a strong foundation, and I don't want to say that that's a lost art, but it's something that we all have to be so intentional about, from our friends to our loved ones to definitely our families, and the things that we instill in one another are truly things that we carry on. Like, I'm on my I love you shit, but you ever be saying it too premature? You be saying that just to your friends and family, or do the loved ones get that too late? How about this? My brother, he said he loves all his junks. He be like, bro, I love you, girl, I love you, immediately. Like that kind of love. You be rushing that one?
I don't play about the love joint.
Okay.
But I have met people that's like I got homies that's like, there's nothing wrong with saying that, bro. Like, you love, like, you didn't say you in love, like, you love.
See, but I don't like that.
I'm just saying over time, like, these are things that I've heard. Like, now I don't play.
Okay. I'm glad you don't play because, you know, I really try. I make a very intentional habit. Like, I tell people, have the day that you deserve. Don't tell you have a good day because have the day that you deserve. Like,
somebody ever tell you I love you and you say thank you?
Yeah.
You crazy for that.
Yeah,
I just want to see.
Oh, you know what? I'd be like, I appreciate that.
That's crazy.
You know what? I heard you.
I think I do. I think I throw a red herring in the air. I'll be like, why?
That's the easy one, though.
That's how you, why? What are the reasons?
You know what? So I'm gonna give you it again. When they be like, why? You pull them in real close, and you don't really say nothing for real. You just start talking all soft.
I work for bacon and nobody
Hell
else,
yeah,
bro.
you start talking
That's a little bacon,
you start
bear,
talking
like,
all soft. It's like,
yeah.
but I do.
Nah.
He like, why? You like, I do.
I just do.
That
work for you.
It do. I'm trying to tell you, this the sauce. That is how that
That's
shit
your
works.
sauce.
Yeah.
That's custom sauce.
That is custom sauce. But that, I'm telling you, it's a transferable sauce.
If you say
I'm not gonna lie.
It's pink sauce. From
Yeah.
she hates it.
I'm a food
What's
lady.
the deal?
First off, if the FDA did not, is it the FDA or the FCC? One of them Fs said that they did not approve this milk to go in this pink bottle in a non-container safe, counter safe. You know what the hell I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You see?
I get what you're saying.
Hell no.
I think I see some pink sauce out here. Yeah.
You didn't see no pink sauce. You maybe saw a mumbo sauce that was it was reddish.
Yo, I ain't had no food, no,
You know what?
no home cooked nothing here.
Because you didn't tap in with the real niggas. I'm here to bring you there. I'm here to take you there.
I'm
What
put you
kind
on
of
the
food you
spot
like?
right now. I'm put you on the spot right now. What do we
Okay.
eat?
Man, what kind of food you like? Give me a genre.
Good.
Genre. Need a genre.
The good genre.
Okay, all right.
Jamaican. All right, Jamaican.
Jamaican.
What's
All right,
up?
so there's a good spot in Northeast, but depending on the time of night that you go, you may or may not be able to get oxtail because they kind of be having it. They kind of don't. Okay. It's called Jerk at Night. They got a good jerk mac. They got oxtail.
Jerk at night? They only open at night?
They do also be open at night. I think they open at like 12.
They open till 12?
At 12, like noon.
Okay.
They
What time they
open
close?
3 a.m. Like I said, I've walked in there at like 1:30 and been like, can I have an oxtail entree? And they'd be like, we out of oxtails. I'm like, what the hell you mean you out of oxtails? But that's besides the point.
But that's how I know they good because they out.
I'm just, that's what
They
I'm
out of
saying.
shit.
And there's niggas arguing in the line
know
and
they
shit be
good.
late. And they know me by name when I come in there now. So but that's also the bacon bear sauce. People don't be, I'm not going to hold you. They be
Told you
giving
it's
me
custom sauce, bro. Not everybody got that.
different. How about this? I'll give you a new spot. There's a spot called Miss Toya's Cafe.
Miss what?
Miss Toya's Cafe. It's like
Toya's
Cajun style food. It's in Silver Spring. It's beautiful. It's right over by the radio station.
Okay.
You're not even telling me you like
I'm
those
listening
things.
to you. Nah.
You just listening, but he not eating.
Soul food.
Soul food?
Soul food.
Okay, so Miss Toya's also has a sister restaurant that's further down the street on 14th Street. That's called Creole on 14th. So it's got a sister restaurant. It's also soul food. They got another spot called Phabo Gym. This is like a shameless plug. This is not an endorsement, but they good as fuck.
She just named 3 different places
But
in less
you
than
know
5
what?
seconds.
I'm not gonna hold you. People are gonna tell you to go to Ooze and Oz, and I'm here to tell you, do not go to Ooze and Oz.
Why not?
it ain't valid. It ain't valid. There's
That's
better
crazy.
things.
Somebody look down and start rubbing shit.
I'm
you're
just
like,
lying. Go hold you.
I
It's
believe
not
you.
that valid. It's gotten bad over time. But DC area is really good for food. Like we're known for food. There's
I know
something
this.
really for everything. So that's why I say like, if you want a different genre, if you say you want this, I can point you in the direction for this.
See, I just don't want to come in with my eyes too wide because I eat everything.
Do you? Are you an eater?
Yeah, I'm a foodie.
Really?
She said, "Are you an eater?"
Listen.
Whoa, she said that nigga's a munch. This is crazy.
You thought I was feeling you?
She called me a munch on.
I'm gonna
All
just
right.
turn.
It's
I
good.
always say some fucked up shit in
I know.
interviews. You know?
I know.
You seen that? You
I've
seen that
heard.
thing? Oh, you heard? What'd you
heard.
hear?
I just heard some fucked up shit being
What'd you hear?
said
Tell me.
on air right now.
Oh yeah, put me on the spot.
All right.
What did I say?
I think we was at AV show. It was a Summer Walker, AV,
What did I say?
Jasmine Sullivan. Get Down.
I was there. Oh shit.
I believe my little bro was there smoking. I ain't gonna say his name because he wasn't supposed to be smoking. I believe Bacon was the one that was encouraging bro to smoke.
I did not.
I believe. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
You
there we
worse than
go.
the police right now.
No, it's good. Allegedly, it's good. And he been smoking since. And he been smoking ever
That's
since.
crazy.
And it's good though. It's good. It's the bacon sauce.
How about this? Did I offer him these
You
things?
didn't have it. You didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
didn't
If
offer
I
it to
didn't
bro.
If I'm not the provider, the giver, or the encourager, I'm just a
Look at
bystander.
her, bro. All right, my bad. That's
I'm a
on me.
spectator.
Matter of fact, that's on me because I let it happen.
You the adult. If you
I'll
so
take accountability.
grown,
I'll take
you
accountability.
I said you got all this good, strong foundation, and you just gonna get in here and just talk about how
Look,
I
I
done, man.
shitted it away. We good.
Bad,
We good. Don't trip.
bad news bacon. But that's okay. I'll take that responsibility.
Bad news bacon is crazy.
Yeah, bad news bacon. I'm best news though, for real.
bro.
So
Who's
we
the
not-
writer?
Huh?
Go ahead. Huh?
Who's what?
Who's the writer here? Go ahead.
Who's the writer? You're the writer here. You know what? See, we'll go with music. We'll go with music.
Segue. Let's segue this way.
Music. So EP means that there's something bigger. We can talk EP, but I want to talk album for real.
Okay.
What's album sound like? Because that means if you traveling, if you eating good and got all these strong foundations, that means that you writing good too, and you
Definitely.
giving experiences about that, huh?
Definitely.
What you writing about?
Early on, a lot of my experiences was like shit I never had an opportunity to speak about. So it's like my first 3
balled up.
relationships. Yeah, for sure. College. That's the meat of the matter right there. College, and then it's like that after college when you're trying to really figure life out and you realize you're not that grown like how you thought you was. You making hella decisions based off of like feeling pressured in life and feeling like,
Like your time is burning up.
all that
or-
shit. And then it's like I was finding myself, I have a whole like journal of like just me like wishing that I was taking a little bit more serious. But it's like
About other people?
just take it serious by like those, like I would say I was doing music. Mind you, I used to be a rapper. So the singing shit kind of like,
God, you niggas. I don't know.
You
what
know?
the pipeline between niggas and rap, I don't know what it is.
it has to happen. Cause you gotta keep in mind how many ways other than like the corporate and like the medical and like how many other ways.
There's only a couple ways to the top.
You feel me? Now it's like if you a 6th grader these days, you got YouTube. You could probably get on there and learn about all kind of like financial
Fuck it,
literacy
now you
on.
just dance.
You that.
ain't even got to rap. You just
feel me?
dance. Just dance.
Or you can play video games all day and make bread.
Sure.
When our parents was telling us, you feel
Get
what
off
I'm
that
saying?
damn game.
Get off the fucking, turn it off.
Yeah, but now you need to turn that shit on for 8 hours.
You know, you could do that and make bread. 200,
Period.
200 bands a month. Crazy. It get like that, but yeah,
But you got to carve out your opportunities like that for it. It don't be like that for everybody.
that's very true. Like it's a lot of writers out there that's been writing, and they write, and that's what they do. And I think to answer your question, I've always been solid at writing, but it's like all my stories have been like unique to my direct experiences and stuff. So I wasn't as happy to get the songs up. You feel me? A lot of my placements was accidents in a sense.
Okay.
I was sending them to the homies. How you feel about this type deal?
And they landed well.
Every time. And so that's kind of what made me a writer more than anything. The only time I was calling myself a writer was when I was unsure about the artist shit.
Okay.
Makes it a lot easier when you walk into a room, you call yourself
I
a
was
writer.
going to say that. Like, I always tell people, like, you got to decide kind of what titles and what you're going to say first.
Yes.
It's not that you can't say them all, but what
Yes.
you going to say first, what you going to lead with.
Yes. And
So-
niggas know when you doing too much.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I sell lip
just a
care, and
creative,
I
bro.
also
You know
got, I'm a multi-hyphenate creative. You put that on your deck, nigga. So, what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do? That's what I'm saying. Like, that is for your creative deck. You can put that shit on your EPK. You can put that in your Instagram bio. But, nigga, what do you do?
1000%.
So, what do you do now? Or do you answer to both?
No, I'm an artist.
Okay, so
I'm an
artist.
artist now. Yeah, I paint.
You
That's
said
it.
an artist now? I don't get to sit with many songwriters, though, and I won't say that I don't understand songwriters, but,
Yeah.
like, I'm still kind of piecing together my understanding in that, like, how hard is it to capture someone else's story? Does that make sense? Because they have to go tell it. You about to capture the story to give them to
Yeah.
tell. How do you capture what it's going to be for them?
Okay, so I like to have conversations
Mm-hmm.
with people just to see where they at. I feel like it's very, and I write for women primarily when I do write. I think
But that's even more special. Like, I think a static major, like, bro,
it's easier to write for women though.
why?
It's way easier.
Are you
to
calling
write
us
for-
simple?
Nah, not at all. I feel like there's a certain amount of ego that prevents men from like really being vulnerable as vulnerable as we possibly can, which is why whether you're a rapper or an R&B singer, like when you're vulnerable in a song, you reap the immediate benefit. It's like, I can't believe this nigga just said that. I feel that way. I'd be scared to say that, but I
You
fuck
be
with
in the
bro.
studio like-
That's how Drake do. Drake will really say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, this nigga really, you feel me? He be paying attention, like the small shit, like the small little details and shit. But when I write for women, I feel like there's a certain sense of vulnerability that women can naturally have, wear it on their sleeve. So I get to say everything that I'm thinking through like a woman's eyes type deal. Like, you get what I'm saying? Or I get to say everything that I know a shorty feel about me,
Sure.
or how I might think that she feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Or like things that you wouldn't even be honest about to a woman. You could say on the track.
I like that.
That's pretty cool.
Do you think that you draw the songs that you end up writing from the women that you encounter then at that point? Because I would feel like if I sat down on a date
Yes.
that this nigga about to start taking my words and then
No,
putting that shit on a
See,
song.
no, it
Because I'm
ain't-
about to...
See, that's where it gets slippery.
You know what I mean? Because
You
like
can't
you're
do that.
taking, I'm your muse, I'm your inspiration, and
Yes.
at that point, so it's like, when do I get my shine? Where's my shine in that?
Yeah. See, you gotta be careful with that. I think
Sure.
the emotion is what you draw from.
Oh,
It's not situational like we was both leaving Dunkin' Donuts and you spilt my coffee, I snapped on you, you hopped out, walked home. Like
it's the vibe.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe for sure. And that didn't happen, by the way. That was all made up. Yeah, it's the vibe overall.
Okay.
That's what's most important.
Do you think that there are other artists, other male artists that are still kind of like wavering in the wind or like hiding behind the curtain of just like needing to write some female songs? Because if that's the case, then that means they might be suppressing some shit they need to write about.
It's a lot of niggas but you gotta understand women too.
You understand women?
I do. I got a mom and a sister that I had to step up and take care of after my pops passed. I had no choice but to understand the women around
That's
my
the
life.
only reason I take my eye roll.
You had to. I know. You was gonna have to look back and be like, okay, I get you. But nah, yeah, it's like it's easy to understand women because y'all wear y'all emotions on y'all sleeve for the most part.
I ain't even got sleeves. What? I ain't
You
even
wear
got
them on your
some- I ain't
arms.
even got no damn
Look,
arms or sleeves. I ain't
you took the
even
sleeves off
got
for this
no
interview, but
sleeves.
you gonna put them back on.
I ain't even got no sleeves.
You put them back on. It's
I
good.
might.
It's just like I don't know. It's a certain amount of honesty, and we have feminine qualities too as men.
Sure.
Whether niggas want to say that or not, niggas pants so baggy they can't say that. But it's like I'ma say that. You feel me? And I know it's a real thing. And if you're not in tune with that, you gonna suffer the consequences.
That's what I'm saying. I be just trying to tell people your word is your bond. And if you told her you was broke, but you like loved her, you might still get it. Like there's plenty of girls that gave up their keys to their Altima to the broke nigga that they love today.
Yeah.
And that's what you're supposed to do if you love him.
If
Like
you
that's your
love a nigga.
king. If you love him.
Is there a threshold to like how much of a writer you could be, like when you ride or die?
I always tell niggas I am not a rider.
You're not a
die.
rider.
I'm
You're a
not
rider.
I am not a rider die.
Okay.
Because it's like it's levels and it's limits to this shit. Just because also for one, I have a lot of things to lose. I think that the playing field differs also when money is involved and when you start making more
1000%.
money than them. Like I was about to go down this other road.
No, like that
No,
road, you could go there.
No,
with.
no, I'm about
And
to go
I'ma tell you
somewhere
why-
very
I'ma tell you-
specific.
I'm gonna tell you why you could go there. because that's important. That's an important conversation to be had.
Somebody called me a gold digger in the comments in one of my interviews recently. So.
Expectations versus reality.
How about this? I need stability. Like, I can provide for myself. I have everything. I have the house, the car, the dog, everything. I've got the job. I got insurance. I got health insurance. Nigga, I got health insurance, nigga. And so it's like, what can you provide to my stability in that space? If you are not providing the happiness and you're not keeping me peaceful and well fucked every single day or whatever this foundation is being said here, why am I doing this if you also don't have money either? Like, why am I doing this? I feel you. So it's like, I feel you. They're going to call me a gold digger in the comments again, and that's fine. I'm a stability digger. I'm a stability, whatever that looks like.
Stability digger is crazy. That's your third one today. You got like, I'm putting them on here.
I'm going to hear this shit in a song.
You definitely are, for sure.
That ain't fair. I need
you wanted an interlude, you got it.
Ooh, I like a good interlude.
For sure.
I'm good? Okay. I like the idea of being an interlude. Niggas be asking me to be on their songs. I done tapped in and tapped out, but I don't know.
That's played asking the shorty to do the voice for your interlude. Like,
really?
Yo, can you call me and like, yo, record
I'm
a voice?
not doing that. I'm not good
me?
for that
Like,
one.
we don't.
They always ask me to do the radio thing.
I like that. You are a little bacon bear. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like that. I like that option. But it's like people leaning into your talent and wanting to hear my talent. I don't want to hear. You know what? I used to hate 90s songs where they had the girl moaning in the background. Like, whose fucking mom had to moan on this song for 7 minutes just to make sure we got the right moan? I ain't going to be that bitch. I can't be that bitch. I'm not going to be the one in the interlude arguing. I want to be the bitch that just talking shit, like, saying niggas ain't shit on it. Like, yeah. And I did that.
Niggas ain't shit brigade.
Woo.
You on that?
I'm in and out. It kind of depends. Certain niggas ain't shit sometimes.
Word.
It's just like some of these bitches ain't shit either. Like it is a ebb and a flow, and there's room for all. And
what constitutes somebody not being shit?
Being true to your word is one thing. Like there are niggas that have told me what it was, and I could work with that. If you told me what it was, we can work with that. But if you lie, if you don't tell the truth, and you take away my options, I don't fuck with that.
Okay.
I don't like when nobody takes away my options, because vice versa, you wouldn't want me to take away your options. If I know you living like this and this is how you gonna do it and this is how you wanna navigate it, okay, well, you also get this very ice cold pussy. It's gonna be ice cold, and you gonna know it's cold. And you gonna get this
Somebody told me that.
You gonna get this lukewarm shit.
I didn't even know y'all could do that.
I got a thermostat in that
I didn't even know y'all could do that.
Turn that bitch down. They be like, damn, it's kind of.
That's crazy.
It don't feel the same in here. I be like, yeah.
Y'all definitely see you tapped in.
Yeah,
you tapped in.
That's what I'm saying. Put that pussy on neutral.
Somebody was like, I'm trying to I done gave this pussy up before. I'm trying to give you my best pussy.
I'm about to give you this mid. I'm not giving. You can't give away the best, but I also say.
I didn't even know y'all had that to give.
Listen, okay, so boom. I think that y'all would prosper so much better. And I've told my brothers this before. Stop giving away your best dick, and you will yield different results.
You know the thing about giving away
No. And then you wonder why she keying your card. You giving your best dick, and then talking to her all night, and then wonder why she love you. Like, nigga, duh. Stop giving me the best of shit, bro. You better give me a 7 out of 10 and just call it a fucking day, bro.
That's cap.
Keep it chill.
That's cap.
It's not.
It's marketing.
Marketing?
Yeah.
Marketing.
Yes.
What's that mean?
So you give somebody good dick, right?
Yeah.
They gonna tell the streets. They gonna tell somebody.
Hell no. Listen.
They telling the streets.
Listen.
If you out here giving 7 out of 10.
Alex right now. If I could call that girl right now.
Yeah.
What we do, we don't talk about we just give it a ranking or just some general, but we don't even cross all the bases for all of them. Hell no.
What if you thought a nigga was gonna give you 10 and he giving you 7?
I shouldn't know it was 7. I should know it goes crazier than this. But I should know that you giving me a very keeping it chill.
So you want the nigga going crazy and be like, I'ma chill. Yeah. Look, tease bacon. Yeah. Tease bacon. You heard it here first. Tease. Because again, like unless we are wanting to engage, it's like you can't do this all the way unless you want to do this all the way. That's what I'm saying. You end up making people crazy and going crazy about you because you set the bar up here when it should have been right here. You could give people 5% of you or 50% of you, and they can still feel like it's the 100. But watch. See, niggas,
when I start cooking, I start cleaning, I start being nice.
The male ego wants to hear, why are you fucking me like this? The male ego wants to hear that, and it's like.
We can say that all we want. I can say, yeah, why are you doing
So y'all giving 10 out of 10 cap?
No, I'm not lying. I don't be lying. What? No, I don't be lying.
I don't even want somebody talking too crazy anyway.
I don't believe you. Listen, I've heard the music.
Say what I tell you to say.
You said a lot of gross things in that joke.
Whoa, gross, speak on it.
I'm not going to get very specific. I don't want to go for, you know the specifics.
It's an all ages show, not an all ages interview. Let's go.
It is an all ages interview, but it is not an all ages album.
Whoa.
You got nasty.
What's your favorite song on the album?
What was it? Love You Back?
Watch it be the nastiest one.
You Love You Back.
Exactly.
You Love You Back.
You love that shit.
Love You Back. But I think that is hard to capture. Okay. Nasty is hard to capture in male R&B now. We got further away from niggas being nasty. Niggas like stop being nasty or something. They like started concealing their nasty. Like
I was writing for some niggas early on. Niggas don't know how to write nasty.
Maybe niggas ain't nasty.
Niggas not having sex for real.
Do you think that's a requirement to make good music then?
1,000%. Good what music? You can make good gospel music. You
We're
don't need
talking
to be fucking
about
to do
R&B.
that. Okay, R&B, yeah. Rhythm and blues. If you don't got rhythm and you haven't had no blues, how can you make R&B?
So to say that means that my white brethren that cannot make good R&B.
There's white niggas with rhythm. They playing pocket all the time. Okay. I know hella white drummers.
Okay, all right.
Travis Barker.
Say so like Robin. Well, I can't.
Robin Thicke. That's a nigga. That nigga write his ass off. He wrote "Can You Handle It" for Usher.
Really? I could hear that.
Don DeMarco. That nigga wrote.
What's the nastiest song you wrote?
Can I Come Inside?
Any nigga, bro.
But it's like COME, like it's up to you to interpret like which one. Am I talking about the
bro,
crib?
yeah,
Am
bro,
I talking about?
No, because there's only, if a nigga says this, it's only one thing.
Can I come inside? It's cold out here on the East Coast. You gonna leave me outside?
Man.
I fuck with you, Bacon.
Listen, because I'll go there.
I'll
go there and I'll keep up.
Yeah,
because I feel like niggas be putting me in the hot seat a lot. But
look, this has suddenly become the Phabo show.
The Phabo show.
Featuring Alex Vaughn.
I wish Alex was here. Alex won't sit in an interview with me. But you know what? It's difficult to turn on the friendship thing to the interview thing on and off. Because it's like, so how far are we going to tell this story? Because we can tell this whole fucking story right now. This story be scary.
We got to cut that part.
Because now we got to start bleeping through this nigga's name or this nigga's story or this one time when we, like the statute of limitations ain't even up on some of this shit yet. So we should not, you know.
Statute of limitations.
We ain't do nothing.
I heard it.
I ain't never did nothing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, for sure. But before you let her go, did you leave her?
No, I ain't leave her.
She's still here.
She's still here.
She's still here?
Yeah.
Really? Do you think that it is hard to write and make music then if you're only with one person? Because then you're only getting one inspiration. That's one
muse. Talking about, that's what you're talking about.
Because I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up.
Yo, so yeah. So before I let her go, it's definitely about the grind.
Okay, because I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
like,
you kept
before
her
I let,
around.
Before I let the grind, you asked
Girl,
me,
who is she? I was
on
like,
tour
girl,
tonight.
your shit yanking. Get your percent, sis. But
First off, yanking. That's
yanking. The shit got teeth.
It got grip.
That bitch got teeth.
I seen that movie. That's crazy.
Throw his ass on the
I don't want that.
throw him on the ground and shit. Yeah, hell yeah, yanking.
Yo, you crazy. Nah, but what's your next question?
Yeah, now that's definitely the description. That's it. That's the one.
That's why she don't write R&B songs, cause
why?
you be talking about yanking and teeth and like,
Shit hurt.
Shit that's painful.
Man, I don't even
See,
know.
I see what you into.
Man, I'm not into nothing.
I heard it.
You know what I'm into? Music.
That's a very artistic answer.
Who's really the artist here anyway?
I think you are.
No, I think it's definitely you.
I'm the manager.
Has anyone told you were charming?
Prince, I see what you're doing with that.
You're
Prince
charming.
You funny. You funny.
I just want to talk about this boy's songs, and he just want to. You see it.
There's too much going on. I keep looking up at the AC vent just to bring myself back home.
Come on in. Come on
all right,
in.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, about the music.
About the music.
It's important.
That is important. Do you think that the music is more important than anything else? We were talking about this in the parking lot. I think there are niggas that do the music. They say, oh, the music's important, but the fame is actually more important than music. Which is more important?
Definitely the music.
Really?
I don't give a fuck about the fame.
You say that.
I really don't. I'd have been famous by now.
Really?
For sure.
What would have made you famous?
I'd have put myself out there more on socials. It's shit I haven't done right now as an artist. I know I haven't done.
Really?
Definitely. TikTok, I'm not on it.
I don't like TikTok.
I'd have been on it.
Okay.
I'd have been on it. Tumblr, I'd have been on it.
So are you withholding just on purpose then? Because you said, I give all 10s. I'm going to be all in. I'm the man.
I sounded like that?
Yeah, that's how I hear men talk, actually, in my head. That's literally. That's also how I hear myself.
I feel like the music is what's most important to me. So
Okay.
I give my all to the music.
Sure.
The gimmicks, I don't give my all to the gimmicks. But I know in order to be successful in this game, you sign a contract that says you down to be a little gimmicky. And everything, look at me, bro. I sat my hat right here.
Yeah, but you're supposed to.
Exactly. So it's like a little bit, some of the shit I'm willing to do. Some of the shit is like, I'm going to get there.
It goes back to the organic point because it has to make sense. It's got to make sense. But I think that it's when you're being honest about what your intention is, you get a lot more far. So if it's like, I placed this here because I'm on tour right now and this is my merch
we
right
wear it
now
on
and this is the thing that's keeping the lights on in this bitch, we going to put it right here because that's where it's
1,000%.
supposed
The
to be.
Polaris way.
Do you think the merch is keeping the lights on in this bitch? Is it helping? Because I hear people say that all the time.
The merch is helping keep the lights on. I feel like the music is definitely keeping the rent paid.
I just learned recently that like you can keep the lights on with streaming money.
Yeah.
But only sort of keep the lights on. Like you can't like survive.
You can survive. We on tour.
Really?
We on tour.
Yeah, with continental breakfast.
We on tour.
Okay.
We traveling to new cities we've never been to.
So I'm gonna maybe ask a dumb question.
My bad. This is bacon we talking about right now.
This
This the gorilla tour. This is where we see the people. This is an intimate tour. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm only asking these kind of questions because I struggle with DMV artists every single day that fight with the idea of, do we care about radio? Do we not care about radio? Do I want to be the big nigga? Do I not want to be the big nigga? Do streams matter? Do streams not matter? All that kind of shit. But when we talk about touring seems to be one of those big things that turns the corner for a lot of artists and really makes the meter move, huh?
There's no bigger gamble than you going on tour going to see if motherfuckers is coming out to see you. Because you don't even know till you get there. But you don't already spent the bread on the tickets. You already spent the bread on the lodging. You don't already, you feel what I'm saying? When you get there, you find out though, whether it's sold out or not, whether it's a good turnout, whether niggas is fucking with you.
That could hurt your ego though. That would scare me.
Nah, like, we still in the beginning stages. I said something the other day, and mind you, having a team. I don't know if these DMV artists that you're talking about have a team of niggas that's letting them know.
We're working on the infrastructure, the team thing. We got tough teammates.
So when you got niggas that's letting you know, yo, you tripped. Yo, you wilding out right now. Yo, that's actually, I told a nigga, I'm like, yo, I want to perform the songs from my SoundCloud from my day ones. Not realizing I'm very much day zero still. Like, I haven't even made it quite. I'm still on day one. Like, I haven't made the day two yet. You feel me? So it's like I have to do everything even with releasing music. I should be pushing songs from last year still this year. Cause it's like it's billions of people in the world that haven't even heard my shit. Don't even know Phabo exists. They know D4L, bro. They don't know me with the PH though.
They
you
know
feel me?
LaFabian.
But they don't know Fabian, and it's like
Prince
I got
Fabian here.
You know.
Okay. What do you hope and wish that everyone takes away from you on tour? Because, I mean, you got to make your way across the country. What's the biggest takeaway?
That I'm personable. That I'm personable.
This will help.
You feel me? That I'm personable. I would love for people to know that, like, I don't want nobody to get caught up over, like, you know what it's like when somebody take themselves too serious and you could tell that they doing it, and it's like
doing too much.
You know, it's like you kind of got to know where you at. Like, can you imagine, like, I don't know, me doing like a high school tour and like singing the songs that I like, doing the music that I do?
I don't know if we can do any of the songs.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think we can sing "Love You Back."
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
So it's like you kind of got to know where you at and like what works for your whole get down and like what furthers your brand in that regard. Like.
But to the label point and being a non-independent artist, sometimes there's other voices that are now speaking to what the kind of work that you want to make sounds like and what it should sound like. You start getting exterior voices.
Who?
Other people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know what the label grind is like. I don't know what the label grind is like. This independent grind, though, you feel me? I guess it allows for, I guess, the crackhead on the corner to let me know something. I'm really listening to niggas, you know? I'm listening to niggas. It's through experience.
Sure.
It was somebody selling CDs outside of 7-Eleven, and I'm good for like, oh, bro, you doing something, so let me give you $1. And my nigga was like, bro, don't do that, right? On the surface, he like, don't do that. Your face, my face, we had the same face at the same time.
Yeah, because nigga, how you gonna stop me from giving
You
back
feel
and
me?
doing good?
You feel me? So fast forward, we leaving, right? The niggas now asking me for like more than just what I just donated for a CD. You get what I'm saying? So now we at the corner. Now we at the corner. My nigga like, he like, yeah, bro. Like I know you probably felt like I was being an asshole, like I was being on some shit. He was like, when the last time you seen somebody play a CD? He was like, when the last time you seen somebody like really reach into their door and like put a CD in while you was riding in their car? He was like, so here they are trying to put you onto their music. They not even telling you that they on DSPs or streaming services. He was like, they been gave up on themselves. Like this is a money play for them, bro. I'm not giving. And I'm like, okay.
I'm not trying to logic with no nigga. I'm not logicking with nobody on no shit like that.
Yo, I feel like if I wanted to sell T-shirts and CDs out my trunk, it should be a nigga on my team telling me, bro, you're operating 12 years backwards. It should be somebody telling me that.
But again, there is somebody like that corner store nigga who is selling CDs might be selling it to niggas who all got CD players in their cars. To the nigga,
I'm not going for that. We're not doing that.
I'm telling you,
we're not doing that.
I'm trying. Okay, I'll give you another example of something very similar.
We're not doing
I
that.
was at lunch. I was going to lunch. They said there's a homeless man out here. I said, what you want to eat? He was like, I want the steak dinner or some shit. I'm like, the steak dinner, nigga. This shit $36. But anyway, I go in there. I tell him I want this and I want this steak dinner. The man at the counter tells me that this homeless man always gets the steak dinner and endless people buying the meal. Bro, it ain't my fucking responsibility to decide what he has for the rest of the week or anything like that. You're just supposed to give him your heart to do good. Like, even if your friend has a different perspective as to why this matters or not, he spent his money to print this CD. Either way, whether you throw it out the car window, you spent your $5, right?
My homie was at the 7-Eleven more times than I had been. So he had seen these guys selling this CD.
Your friend is a hater.
Weeks. No way, because he fucking with me. I think Bacon might just have a certain mindset about this. Look, shout out to all the homeless. I live in LA. So it's like, you feel me? We have a crisis going on. I fuck with all the homeless people. We do too. Let it be known that these niggas was not homeless. Let it be known that these niggas is coming and they setting up shop over here.
Listen.
And they selling burnt CDs as opposed to telling somebody to check out their music on streaming services. They not on TuneCore, they not on DistroKid, they not on
how
nothing.
about this? You meet them right in the middle. You get the CD, but then also give them the blessing of knowledge. You give them this insight, like, hey man, you ever consider putting it on DSPs? You gotta give them both.
Why I gotta give them that?
Oh my God.
I'm asking you.
That's how we grow. That's how we grow.
I'm only asking.
Because that's how we grow. That's the only way. Because assuming that he's even thinking in that mindset, man, even if you don't do nothing with it, he at least gave him the choice.
I feel that.
Option.
I would have never assumed that homeless nigga eats steak ever. I would have assumed.
I went to a school the other day. A kid asked me it was twin brothers. I gave both of them $5. I cashed after both $5. They requested me 5 more later, but I said both of the brothers 5. So now we $20 deep, bro. Every day since, including today, they have asked me for money every single day request. I request a little nigga $50 back. Like, so what?
Yo, so
he better pay. He better pay.
I don't smoke. What? I don't smoke. All right, so your discernment ain't never told you like this person in particular is on bullshit. Maybe I shouldn't give them my last $5.
You don't know. My mom always says you never know when you entertaining an angel.
I just want to know, like. But what do you know when you're entertaining the devil? See, that's the people's problem now. They don't know where they're entertaining the devil.
No, you can't.
That's crazy.
Because, the devil got a red dress. The devil got good dick. The devil got this. The devil got a lace front. The devil got good dick. The devil got a lace front. The devil got lashes. The devil also got on Balenciaga. Like, come on. The devil got on a chain in the club. The devil got the bottle. The devil also got 40,000 followers on Instagram. You ain't never seen her before in this town, but the
devil do all that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's hard to peep out the devil. But I think it's about, trying to weed through it and you can only be who you going to be. You be the best non-devil that you can. So,
okay.
Yeah.
The devil was once an angel, so I'll definitely give you that.
Yeah, church boy. That was the church boy response for sure. For sure. Well, with the rest of the tour ahead, you have a favorite city? Or do you think you're going to have a favorite city? Why are you smiling like that? What was that?
Because I'm doing an interview with my nigga Bacon. I'm trying to be professional.
What was the alternative? There ain't no choice. We are here to do an interview.
You just funny, bro. You funny. I'm trying to stay regular.
Not I'm funny.
But what was your question for real?
See, look, boom. It was, do you think that you're going to have a favorite city? Like, since you said that you're an independent artist, you got to tap in with them people. That means they DMing you and commenting specifically.
Bro, first off, I need London to know a nigga is coming. London is happening. London about to damn near stab me. I was about to say shoot me. London about to poke me. London about to poke me was like, you know what I'm saying? Because they really tripping because there's no tickets for their area.
Okay, so London's a good one. What about the U.S.?
L.A. always go up. L.A. go crazy.
Okay.
New York go crazy.
DC's gonna go crazy too. You know we're in R&B city.
I'm coming out. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm coming out to, but it's gonna be. You see my knees bouncing.
I know.
There's some shit.
I got a feeling,
There's
but
some
I won't.
shit.
I won't guess it. I won't guess it. But that would be crazy if you did that though. That go-go thing.
It would be.
That would be crazy if you pulled that off.
It would be.
That's a great homage. Thank you for paying, homage. If you do that, but if you don't do what I'm thinking, you
No, I don't know how to beat my feet.
I can't either. I wasn't responsible for that. That wasn't my ministry.
That's good though. That wasn't my ministry.
It wasn't.
Yo, you grew up in the church?
Nope.
All right.
I just be talking.
Back. I had to lean back.
I spent some time in the church. I was there.
Make some noise for our first time visitors. Stand up. If you could just stand up where you're at right now. Make some.
I hated that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Okay.
get to sweating in my little
Okay.
socks. Like shit, my mom about to make me stand up, and then they'd be like, "So where's your actual church home?" Shit, I don't even know where. I just
We
woke up
kinda
at my
just
friend's
bounced
house,
around.
and this is a guest church. I didn't even need to know that I need to stand up, man. We was up till 3 a.m. I didn't even know we was going to church this morning.
Yep. Now you staying after till 3 for food.
God damn, because at the
Yeah.
damn repast, because they got the good chicken in the basement with the Kool-Aid and that little soggy salad.
Soggy salad.
Yeah, I like soggy salad a little bit because it's in the church basement. That's only.
Okay.
It's only under them
Whoa,
circumstances.
church basement. Whoa, your ass was in church.
I
Bacon.
said I'm on some country shit, but listen, I feel like we could do this all day, and this is just like an introduction.
Yes.
It is an introduction. What's the biggest takeaway that you want somebody that's watching you for the very first time, hearing you for the very first time, to take away from this joint right here? It's gonna be.
That I'm real.
Yeah.
I'm real. I feel like you can hear in somebody's music whether they real or not, or you can see in somebody's demeanor whether or not they mean it. So,
Sure.
Damn, that rhyme. I gotta write that down. Hey, write that down for me.
Write that down.
You can see in somebody's demeanor that they mean it, and put that one in there. And then my nigga said, "My safe saved me." Write both of those down. I need both of those. But yeah, I think just that I'm real, and that
That wasn't real. He wrote that earlier. Okay, that was real.
See how they doing this? We so authentic. They think it's all planned out. I love it. More of that. More of that.
More of that. Okay.
Together.
Well, honestly, Godspeed to you, because if the EP is, any indicator of what the bigger body of work is gonna sound like, it'd be like.
It's done. Just know that.
It's done.
It's done.
You have any features? Can you whisper one?
I would like to get a feature.
Who?
Wale for sure.
Okay. Well, this is a good place to say it because
Wale for sure.
Wale the homie, and he's from DC. What would it sound like anything that he's done before?
In a sense, yeah. Because the Wale that we're asking for is Lotus Flower Bomb Wale for this.
I was gonna say that, or maybe do you remember the song with Jeremiah? I apologize.
Wale got hits, bruh. Yes.
I listen to that song every day.
Yes.
Every day. But yeah, no,
But
that's
the
what,
flow
that's
that
right
like the da-na-na-na-na-na-na, we need that flow.
That's easy.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, we need
That's
that flow.
easy. Well, we could manifest it. I think that y'all have both good energy about yourselves, and even the DMV.
I walk past bro all the time. We don't walk past each other 30,000 times. It's just like about getting that moment to like.
Always try to give impart knowledge or give insight to artists who are just like a little bit more shy and introverted. What advice would you give them about like breaking, like literally walking past somebody you want to speak to, or walking past an opportunity and just like, I can't do this shit.
I don't know. It's all about gauging it because I done seen it's some niggas I wanted to collab with that done rushed right by me. I like leaving the studio, just snapped on their engineer. Now it's probably not the time to ask.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying? But it's like I always trust that like if it's first off, yeah, I trust that if it's meant, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna get another opportunity to like be able to present myself. So I got that opportunity. I overthink too. So I overthink. So a lot of times it might be the perfect time for them. And I done been like, yo, you out with your family. They might not give a fuck at that moment, but it's like I'm thinking for them. And I know if I could see somebody twice, I can see them 3 times, I can see them 4 times.
It's true.
I'm gonna catch you in the mall, I'm gonna catch you somewhere. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna
You
be
know
perfect.
what? I think you carpe diem. You seize the opportunity a little bit. Like a head nod goes a long
For
ways. The
sure.
eye contact goes a long way. Sometimes you ain't got the time to chop it up in depth. But it's just like sometimes sowing the seeds, and especially if you know that you're gonna orbit this opportunity again. Like, come on.
I done did that though and found out that somebody was like, not. Like if I was a fan of somebody. Type
Really?
shit. Yeah, I was a fan.
Who hurt you?
It didn't hurt me. It was more surprised the fuck out of me for sure. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is crazy. Like, I was like, bro, I'm a fan of you. Like,
Damn, is it a big artist?
big to me. You feel me? If that mean anything.
Will you tell me who it is?
after this.
Oh, I knew you was
Yeah,
going.
we're not doing that. We don't do the messy. But like,
Yeah.
it was like it threw me, and it almost changed the music. The music sound different after some shit like that happened.
Oh, hell yeah. There's artists that throw me off every single day. It's like, I can't listen to this song at all. Make me cross my damn arms when your song come on.
And it make you feel away when you look up to somebody. So it's like, I don't ever rush that moment, because that was a moment where I took it. I'm like, yeah, this is the time. And a nigga was like, off the coke crazy when I called him type shit. He was up, and I'm like, oh.
That's another element. People they be under the influence when you encounter them. So it's like, man.
Okay. But yeah, all in all, I believe in perfect timing. I know I'm gonna run into Mr. Falon one of these days.
Well, yeah, he in LA more than he's at home. So I can't say, oh, look for him around here, because his ass do not be out and over here. But, you know, I manifested that for you because you are orbiting all the right circles, and I hear his music, and I think that y'all in the right spaces. Like, I can see that going together, so it's not too far of a reach. I can't be like, oh, nigga, yeah, you keep working on that.
Yo, nah. It ain't to that. Pretty soon it's gonna be like, I got a song that's like, just give me till October, you gonna know who I am. And it's like, by the end of October, the shit that I had manifested and wrote down, I expect it to be done, locked in.
October.
So, yes.
Does that mean that we'll see an album by the end of the year?
You know, this tour just so happens to be happening like all October. And so it's like, it's easy for me to just see like just the trajectory of what's going. And I got shit up my sleeve at all times. Even though I pulled them down, I got shit up my sleeve.
Still don't got sleeve.
You know, and I don't have to think too hard about what's about to happen.
Please don't. Give us an album by the end of the year.
End of the year?
Give it.
All right.
You said it's done. We still got to catch some features.
One feature.
Whew, a lot of pressure now. I'm going to text Wale as soon as I get done. Mr. Wale, sir, please will you, so we can. So you excited for tonight?
It's coming in waves. I'm never not excited, but like it's kind of like not nervous. I just want to, I'm energized as fuck. I'm turned up. I'm juiced. I'm all those things, everything.
Listen, we're going to get you some food, some good times, some good vibes, some good weed if you still, want that, good shot, and all these good things.
Don't get me right. I need some weed.
I didn't say I was going to get it, but.
I need some weed, like some good, some kill. You know where we came from. You know what we came with.
That's true. You from the better coast. So.
No. Ain't better, it's different.
I'd say that. Yeah. Sure. But shit, we can just smoke both just until we just know.
We in Chocolate City, man. Tonight.
It ain't even that damn chocolate no more, but it's still pretty chocolate. PG County is where we at right now. It's Pretty Girl County. It's gonna be.
So I'm not seeing a supermodel tonight.
You might see some stupid models, but they Instagram supermodels.
I'm not seeing no top model perfect shade of chocolate tonight.
You might.
All right, we're gonna see.
I mean, it's strong. Even if you make it out to the club too, there's that too. Okay. So there's options. In the meantime, where can we be your friend? Stream your music, slide in your DMs, buy your merch, be your friend. Okay. And I said be your friend twice. Yeah, that's 5 things.
Be my friend twice. On socials and in real life. You can catch me on Instagram, who is Phabo. Twitter, who is Phabo. SoundCloud, who is Phabo. What are the socials?
Cash App,
$Phabeezy. That's PHABEEZY. And you can catch me tonight at DC9. And I got one more.
What's one more? What is it?
I don't know. You know it. I feel like it's a social that like we both on that I ain't even mentioned yet for real.
Shit. Instagram? No, we didn't. Instagram.
I mentioned Instagram.
Facebook? TikTok. Oh no, not no damn TikTok.
All right. Look. The Polaris Way. And you can catch all my new merch dropping on don'tgettoocozy.com.
Really? You got a website?
I do.
Fire? I got a website too.
Don't Get Too Cozy. Cozy wear.
I'm the coziest.
I know.
Do you?
Yeah. We know.
Cozy sees, cozy does. That's what I'm just saying. And to the DMV and beyond, you can watch this interview and more at Little Bacon Bear at littlebaconbear.com. Good luck on the rest of the tour. Can you remember what the other dates and places are?
Yo, so after here, we're going to Canada. After Canada, we're going to New York. After Nueva York, we're going to Atlanta. We then go to Tejas, Texas. That's Houston and Dallas.
I know what Tejas is.
We leave Houston and Dallas. I believe being in that meeting. I think we go to Chicago if I'm not mistaken.
So we can still buy tickets to the show is what you're saying. Like, we can still meet you. We can
Y'all
still
can do
be a
that. The only
Phabo
place
friend.
where we not selling tickets is London.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, London going up too. And we back in LA with it. We go to the Bay with it. And then back down Santa Ana.
I hope you take a nap somewhere on this damn tour. You need a damn nap. A Phabo nap on the Phabo show.
So long, farewell to you, my friends.
Honey.